Hello there, and welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda the Minish Cap. In the last episode, we did most of Deepwood Shrine, and pretty much only the boss is left in our wake. Except he's not in our wake because we've not passed him yet, but we will soon enough. First, if you open up that door, you can get to this chest with 20 rupees in. And now we just need to go into the other door. Because now they have the Gust Jar, we can suck away these cobwebs and all is right in the world. And there's this mushroom here. Guess you could count this as a puzzle? Maybe, maybe not. So yeah, in last episode we got the big key, and the big key in each dungeon, if I didn't mention this already, allows you to open the big door, such as this one. And behind the big door is the boss. This is the giant green choo-choo. Except he's not really giant, he's actually normal size, but because we're Minish, he's giant to us. And he's pretty damn easy. Just use the Gust Jar to suck away at his base. Wait. Suck away at his base? Okay, I'm just going to pretend that never happened. And yeah, and wait until he topples over, and then slash at him with the sword. It's not a big deal. There are pots with hearts in, 4 of them, so it's not too difficult. After you slashed at him once, the second phase is him just doing a jump, and then it's the same thing, really. So it's not particularly difficult. Just keep on hitting him when he gets down as much as you can. I've never been able to do this in 2 phases. I'm sure it's possible, though. It's like quick enough on the old slashy. I'm apparently not, but it's okay. And in the 3rd phase, he'll be jumping around a lot. You can kind of suck at him with the... well, when he's jumping around. Didn't manage to evade him there, no big deal. Oh, didn't manage to evade him there either. But it's not a big deal because we've still got 4 hearts of health. Well, 3.5 left, but, you know, 4 hearts of health, and he does a quarter of a heart damage to you, which is not that much, really. I definitely think Zelda games have gotten more difficult over the years. Like, Skyward Sword is definitely a lot more difficult than this game. And there he is, he's already finished. And now he's exploding green goop all over the walls, except there isn't really, because this is it's only a Game Boy Advance game. Not particularly graphically advanced, but there we go, that is the earth element. The first element that we need to reforge the broken Picori blade. Yes, power of the earth is the source of all living things. What about things that live in the sky or the water? Didn't think about that, did you, game? And after you've defeated a temple's boss, you'll be rewarded with a heart container, which, as I mentioned, adds a whole heart to the top left. So that's pretty darn useful, and now we can just escape using the green portal. Got the earth element. We must tell the Elder at once. Indeed we must. Tell the Elder at once. Let's just go back to the Minish village. Hey Fistari, what have you got to say? You retrieved the earth element from that fiend-infested shrine? Incredible! Humans are amazing creatures. Yes, humans are quite amazing creatures. Slightly destructive at times, but I suppose pretty amazing in general. So yeah, let's go back to this log where we can find the Elder. So, you have found the earth element. You are blessed with much courage and strength for one so young. If your conviction holds strong, head to Mount Krenel. There you will find a man named Malari. But among all the Minish, there is no one more able to repair your sword. If you ask him, he will surely reforge the broken Picori blade. I shall send word to him in advance. Travel safely. We will! Thanks! And now he's going to walk ridiculously slowly over here to open up these curtains, which allows us kind of an exit from the forest. And we will be able to head for Mount Krenel. But there's some of the things we can do first. Firstly, if you leave here, go through this log, make sure you enter this house, because this is a pretty cool guy. Green clothes and a mystical hat. So, would you be Link by any chance? The one who found the earth element? Wow, word spreads around quick around, you know, the Minish areas. Surely you are, I've heard so many tales about you. I am Bellari, researcher of antiquities. I am also, well, a bit of an inventor. you know, you won't be able to get back to town due to all the debris. Here, I have something that might come in handy. Bomb bag! Oh yeah! 10 bombs in it. That's fantastic. Well, there are only 10 bombs. I mean, I'm not complaining. We got a free bomb bag out of it. And that guy's name, Bellari, and we've got to find Melari. It's kind of a weird rhyme there. What's this? Holder of the Sacred Powers. We grant you the power of wind. And then it exploded. It blew up. Hey kid, look at where that stone used to be. There's some strange symbol on the ground. Well, we'll be seeing quite a few of these throughout the game. Not really sure what they're used for yet, but we'll probably find out soon enough. Is there anything up here? No, nothing of note. And down here we can try out our bombs. So you can put them down, you can also lift them up and throw them. It can become useful. And I'm gonna actually unequip them because whenever I equip them I always end up accidentally using them, and bombs are quite scarce for the early game, so I don't recommend wasting them. And actually we kind of need a few more rupees than I have right now. That would be handy. We can also bomb this wall. Walls like this, where they're all, you know, cracked and pebbly, you can blow them up, gain entry. What's in here? 20 mysterious shells. Probably wasn't really worth that, but oh well. I suppose it is, because mysterious shells will be useful later, but right now they're not particularly useful. These are P-hats. To kill P-hats you need to just use a gust jar on them. See if I can fire this guy into the other P-hat that's over here. Boom! 2 for the price of 1. Let's see if I can get any rupees. Well, I may as well just ground rupees off camera, it's not a big deal. And there's also some bombable rocks so we can explode here. Just so the shortcut we can open up. Acrobandits, we'll ignore you for now. South Hyrule Field. So yeah, I may as well just go back to Hyrule Town, because we should be able to access it now and we can explore it and see what's up. Come on, come on, see how many Kinstone pieces you can collect. And it's Mr. Old Man Pedophile with his gang of children. You never know what fusing Kinstones will do, but it's sure to be good. So yeah, this introduces the concept of Kinstones in the game. Kinstone bag told you Kinstone pieces. Basically, Kinstone pieces, you can fuse them with people. People will have a little speech bubble over their head when you go up to them. That means that they want to fuse Kinstones with you. Old Man Pedophile apparently loves us. Yes, we caught all of that. So yeah, press L when you see that speech bubble and you can fuse with the Hurdy-Gurdy Man. That is not a weird name, but okay. Hurdy-Gurdy Man, Hurdy-Gurdy Man. So yeah, when you fuse Kinstones, good things happen. For example, this tree opens up for us in South Hyrule Field. A perfect fit. That means we're both due for a little happiness. See ya! Goodbye, Hurdy-Gurdy Man, and those kids are just going to follow him. I'm not sure if I should report him to the authorities or anything. So yeah, we should probably go to that tree, see what's inside. Hopefully be something good. Chop down these. Pikachu used Cut, even though Pikachu can't really learn Cut, but it's just the first Pokemon that came to mind, and here is a heart piece! Fantastic! So, wait, is that another heart container? I don't think it is, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, kind of lucky to not get hit there. Okay, so now, returning to Hyrule Town, there's a few things we can do here. First of all, we can go to this house in the bottom left corner. Talk to this guy. I am Swiftblade, finest swordsman in all of Hyrule. If you train with me, I guarantee that you will increase your skill dramatically. Actually, I should do a sensei voice. So, would you like to train here? Yes, we would like to train here. We shall start with the most basic of all techniques. I shall teach you the spin attack. First, press and hold your sword button. Second, build up enough power. Third, release your destructive might. That's all, young swordsman. Thank you, Sensei Swiftblade. So yeah, the spin attack, obviously this has been in tons of Zelda games. And he uses a Swiftblade switcheroo technique of training, which is basically just showing how it's done. So yeah, this isn't me doing it, this is the Swiftblade switcheroo doing it. So yeah, now as we try it for ourselves, pretty simple, just hold it down, sword starts to glow, let go, and spin attack is released. You're a quick study. The Tiger Scroll, so yeah, give you a Tiger Scroll every time you learn one of these new maneuvers. You can go here and relearn it in case you forget, but it's probably quite difficult to forget how a spin attack works. So yeah, I'm just going to switch back from bombs to the gust jar, because if you go over here, there'll be some dust on the ground. You can suck it up, sucking up the dust, and that will become useful later. It won't particularly be useful right now. This is like the coffee shop or something. So yeah, the hurdy-gurdy man's here, and we could fuse with him, but we don't actually have any Kinstones. Kinstones, I should explain, there are 4 different types. There are the green ones, which are the most common ones. You can find those just in grass and dropped by enemies. In fact, hold that thought. This is the Wheaton and Pitter bakery. You can buy bread and cake, and sometimes they'll have Kinstone pieces in. But honestly, it's a bit of a rip-off, and sometimes they don't have anything at all in, so that's kind of annoying. But yeah, explaining Kinstones a bit more. You can actually... Wait, I've kind of lost my train of thought. Okay, yeah, there's also blue ones. Blue Kinstones, slightly rarer than green ones. Enemies sometimes drop them, but it's much rarer than green Kinstones. You can also find them in chests sometimes. And then there's red Kinstones, which are even rarer, which are pretty much only found in chests. Talk to this guy. He wants you to show him the spin attack before he let you through. And then lastly are gold Kinstones. Gold Kinstones are used to kind of progress the story in the game, kind of, I guess you could say. And there's only 10 of them in the game, there's a set number of them, and it becomes very apparent when you need to use them, so you don't just find them randomly or in chests or anything, really. Well, technically you do find them in chests, but that's not what I'm trying to say. And in here is a Deku Scrub. Deku Scrub. Okay, you got me, let me make it up to you. You can have the most deluxe of all bottles for only 20 rupees. So yeah, you need this. You need it to progress, and it's also useful. There are 4 bottles in the game. This one's incredibly easy to get, only 20 rupees. Saying how much trouble we'll have to go through to get the next one, that's pretty damn awesome. And we found a Kinstone piece. So yeah, with each Kinstone type, like green, red, blue, I don't think this accounts for gold, but I'm not going to bother about gold ones until we get to them anymore. Then there are 3 different shapes, so you need to have the right shape as well as the right colour to fuse with people. That's a Keaton. There's just some slightly tough enemies for this part of the game that sometimes drop quite a few rupees. Now, before I actually go to Mount Crenel, which is just over here, through here, I'm actually going to grind up to 80 rupees and then buy something from the shop in Hyrule Town. So I'll just do it off camera, and I'll see you in a minute. Should also mention that there's another one of these Sacred Power of the Windstones here in South Hyrule Field that I missed. Okay, so now I've got 80 rupees. We can buy this, which is a new wallet. Our current wallet only holds 100 rupees, but this one will allow us to carry up to 300. So that's pretty damn awesome. And now we're going to go back up to the northwest, sorry, from where we went earlier, and go to Mount Crenel. And here we are, Mount Crenel's base. Now, first of all, you want to get some water from there. Pour it on here to make the thing grow. Now, there's a bombable wall there, but behind it is just a Deku Scrub. He'll tell you about the other Deku Scrub that you can get the bottle off. And here's 20 rupees. I kind of forgot that there was 20 rupees there, so that would have been helpful while I was grinding rupees. But it wasn't a big deal. I got quite a few Kinstone pieces out of it, so I'd say it was worth it. So yeah, you can bomb that wall there if you want, but it's kind of a waste of a bomb if you know what to do. And here are Tektites, another new enemy. They are native to Mount Crenel. There are red ones and blue ones. The blue ones are slightly more powerful. Well, not really more powerful, but they're just faster. There's also this, like, dust on the ground. If you walked into it, then you would take damage, or you can just suck it away with a gust jar to be safe, but I like to be crazy and just run past it like a madman. Put a bomb there, usually where there's like a suspicious gap in the, fence or whatever against a wall, then there's usually going to be a bombable wall there. It's just kind of the way Zelda works. Also some red choo-choos. I'm not really sure what the difference between the red and green choo-choos are, but they seem pretty much the same to me. And this, in case you couldn't already tell, is another Minish portal. Tree stumps aren't the only ones, so go into it after blowing up that bombable rock there, and then turn Minish. You pretty much always get this cutscene when you're on a new Minish portal. So yeah, normal looking stone was another portal to the Minish world. Yep, I'm sure you would have remembered that, Evelo. I trust you. So now go up here, dodge these enemies. You can fight them if you want. They'll probably drop maybe a rupee or something, but I'm not too bothered. There's also rocks falling. Mount Krenel's a dangerous place. So yeah, fall in there and then use your bottle to get some Krenel hot spring water, which will become useful to us very soon. Try not to waste it, else you have to come all the way back and... Ow. And roll into a rock from behind, and how that went. And wow, I'm just rolling into everything today. Taking a lot of newbie damage. So yeah, try not to waste the hot spring water, else you have to come back and get another one. So just make sure you hold on to it very dearly. Now we can just go back down here. And roll over that green choo-choo. Because I'm crazy. Get out of here, Tektites. So yeah, Tektites, long-running enemy in the Zelda series. And yeah, they appear in this game too. And I believe this guy will sell you bombs. Can't remember what the prices are exactly. 10 of them for 30 rupees. That's pretty... Oh, thank God. I nearly accidentally bought them. Didn't want to. There's also a few kinstones with them. So yeah, this is how green kinstones work. There's those 3 shapes. He wanted that one, which is good because we had 3 of those, I think. So yeah, fusing kinstones can have a variety of effects. This one I believe is a chest. Yes, it is. Sometimes you can just kind of tell. So usually the chest will have just rupees in. Green Kinstone Fusions generally have not as good effects as, say, blue or red ones, but they're still decent. Like, sometimes these chests could have up to 200 rupees in them. So yeah, bomb this wall. Get to undercook the bombs again, just so I don't waste them. Because I don't want to be paying 30 rupees to that crook. Kill the keys. They're not bats, they're keys. In case you've already know that. More keys. Get out of my way. So up here, these are new enemies. I'm not really sure what the names are, but I know that you can take them out a variety of ways. Firstly, you can pull off their masks with the Gust Jar, and then this takes 2 hits to kill them. Or you can kind of just like get them from behind when they're not facing you after they've charged. Or you could throw a pot at them, I guess. Let's try that. Yeah, that worked pretty well. I like to just throw pots. 1 rupee, maybe it wasn't worth it. Oh, kind of dropped a few frames there. Don't know what that was about, but oh well. Moving on. Of course, that's only for me. Jump into that vortex over there. The tornado. A lot of tornadoes around here. It's kind of like Texas. I don't know much about Texas. I know there's quite a lot of tornadoes, and it's hot. And it's in the south of America, of course. And up here, make sure you go over here to the left. If you can bomb this wall, that's great. If you run out of bombs, sometimes the keys that we fought will drop bombs. I'm not sure if Tektites can, but if they can, then, you know, you can get some bombs with those too. And now there's 3 rocks we can blow up. The first one will allow us to get access to this piece of heart. And the other 2 will allow us to get access to these 2 chests. One of them will have 50 rupees in, which is fantastic with our new wallet. And this one will have a blue kinstone piece, so that's pretty damn good. Nothing to argue about there. Now we can just go back and continue traversing Mount Krenel. Or Mount Krenel's base, technically, but we don't get technical on this Let's Play. Or do we? Find out. Those are like the pestos that you can fight when you're Minish size, but we managed to kill them when we were full size. So now, suck up this suspicious cobwebs, whatever they are, from over here. You will reveal another Minish portal. Another rock one. Another Dwayne The Rock Johnson one. We can go over here up to this little Minish pathway here. May as well ignore these. Actually, no, we will kill them. Oh, I thought it took 1 hit. Apparently your sword is less powerful when you're Minish. You live and learn. I suppose that's definitely true against the green choo-choo, isn't it? So yeah, now we can pick up this bean, or whatever it is. I think it's a bean, because, you know, it kind of grows into a beanstalk. Spoilers! But yeah. Now we can take it out. I don't know how Link's lifting this up. He must have been at the gym, Link. He's working out. And how did I fall in there after I thrown it in? But okay, once we've thrown it in, we can go back and return to our full-size self. And we can use the Krenel hot spring water that we picked up earlier to make it grow. And then we can traverse up it. Because that's how beanstalks work, right? I don't think that's how they work in real life, but in fairy tales and in Zelda games, that is how they work. And here we are at Mount Krenel. So, we made a lot of progress in this episode. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and subscribe to keep up the series, and I'll see you next time.